There we go. Banjo! Oh, fuck yeah.
Banjo.
Is it extension? Is that the one? Yay! Hello! Oh my god, it's Banjo! Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna fucking take the controller lead. Get your fucking headphones. What the fuck? What is going on here? Alright, there we go. We're gonna hear the noise thoroughly through our headphones, but the recorder is set to dim the game audio when we talk. By the way, you'll have to talk pretty loudly, so I've moved the mic as close to you as I can, but I talk loudly by nature, so it will hear me fine, but you, not so much. You're very quiet and whispered, unless you're, you know, taking the piss out of something, then you're like, ah, I'm Steve-O! Fuck. Alright, let's see.
Speaking of like a low register.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, look, there is a file on here.
Probably the one.
No, this is on the EverDrive, so this would be my EverDrive file, I guess. Wait, how far into the game was I in that file? Well, it doesn't matter, we're going to play from the beginning. It's the Kazooie file! Alright. Get the whole, we're going to get the vibes here, the vibes. We're not doing the whole game 100% anyway, we're just going to sort of casually play through and switch the controller over. 2 years have passed since Gruntilda the Witch was defeated in Banjo and Kazooie by Banjo and Kazooie. Yes. Well, it's actually been longer than that. Actually yeah, it's been 3 years, I think. After falling from her tower, she was buried underground where she remains until this very day.
Under a big rock.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old Klongo.
Oh, Klongo, poor Klongo. He never gets a break, that guy. Ugh. No good, mistress. Still can't shift rock. Oh. Do you know, the game that came between Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, or the one they made to take place between the two, Grunty's Revenge, is actually a really decent game. I obviously did a video on it a long time ago. And I only played an hour of it on video, maybe an hour and a half. But the game is thorough. It's a Banjo-Kazooie game, just like this, but it does it from the handheld perspective. So, you know, it's got that sort of isometric style, but it's still a thorough game. No, and if you play it on an emulator where you can like have the screen large on a TV, it's great. It works as a great game, and you can use a controller with a proper 360 analog stick.
I actually had the proper cartridge of it. I think Nam bought me a copy.
Do you not still have it?
Probably. I probably do still have it. I've got a whole box of Game Boy Advance games upstairs.
Ooh, I'm gonna move over a bit.
But literally just completely littered with them.
Yeah. I always loved this intro because the intro of Banjo-Kazooie was a very, very standard one that just set up the basic plot of the game. You know, Grunty sees that Tootie is more prettier than her, kidnaps her, and you're off to the races. In this game, it wants to expand on the first one, so it's like, here's the characters you know and love from the first game, they're playing a game of cards. Klungo is trying to get Grunty out from underneath the rock you trapped her under. It really does go into detail with the continuation of the story, and it is great because of that. I always did love watching this beginning cutscene. It is a bit long though, to be fair. Stop rocking the table! You're making me sick! So good. Gets you really hyped for the game too. I originally tried to do my playthrough of this game off the N64 cartridge. That might be why I have that 2-hour file on here. I think it might be from when I was trying to record this game off of my EverDrive. I ended up recording it. What did I end up recording it off of? How did I record my Banjo-Tooie LP? I recorded it through the Xbox, that's right, yeah. I recorded Banjo-Kazooie on the Project 64 emulator on the computer, and I recorded Banjo-Tooie on my 360. I had to play through Banjo-Kazooie a second time before playing Banjo-Tooie, right? And I have a bunch of vlogs for that, which I actually uploaded to another channel, which never went public, called THG Vlogs, which was supposed to be a channel where I did vlog videos, but it just sort of fell through. Like, I made a few videos, but I just didn't want to carry on doing it. I didn't really have much to talk about. But one of the things I put up was when I was running back through Banjo-Tooie again to get all the stop and swap eggs to use in Banjo-Tooie when I did my playthrough of that on the 360, I recorded myself doing that playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie on camera. And those videos are all in existence, I think. There should be still on that channel. I never deleted that channel. Well, yeah, I mean, that was the second time I played Banjo-Kazooie. Or not the second time, sorry. It was the time. I played Banjo-Tooie. What did I do? No, I had a practice file right before I started my Banjo-Tooie LP. I started a practice file, and I recorded myself playing, like, I think 2/3 of the way through the first level is where I got to in that playthrough before I stopped, because I actually started the LP at that point. But Banjo-Kazooie, though, I did also play that before Banjo-Tooie so that I could get to grips.
So much more animation.
Yeah. I have failed you. It's okay, Clunko. I love how you can see Mumbo running in the background too, that's great.
That's what I mean. There was none really any of this at all, and whatever there was dead basic on the original. But the the game over screen.
Yeah.
Where it just went all cinematic like this.
Yeah. Oh no, they free her from the rock. Gone rock has, so out you can come. I think the music is lagging behind a little, because as she's getting out of the ground there, it's supposed to play the really like crescendo part of the music as she's coming out. I think maybe the N64 has an issue with that, but the 360 version was fine with it. There's so much personality in these characters now too. In Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty is just a horrible witch who took your sister. But now, like, all these characters have personality, Grunty's got 2 sisters, she's got a personality, a proper one. Mumbo has sort of personality, kind of.
Yeah, they've really, done well with these characters.
It was a shock when I first played this, and, like, Grunty doesn't have any fucking skin. Like, she's an ugly-ass witch in the first game with horrible green warty skin, and in this game she's fucking a skellebones,
Yeah, but she's still fat somehow.
Somehow.
Which is funny, right?
Yeah, true.
Somehow she's still fat, even though she's bones.
Yeah. Oh man. It's gonna be a joyous time when I love playing
this.
Best. Yeah. Revenge is mine, I cannot miss. Let's see that furry fool dodge this. What a great rhyme. Oh, banjo music. Been a couple of years since I played banjo, I'll tell ya. It's been 3 actually. I can't believe Bottles is fucking dead.
Yeah, that's just too savage. And then they replace him with like Sergeant Bottles.
No, it's Sergeant Jam Jars. Hold on, sis, I'm nearly there. I've just been to blast that bear. Troops we will leave. Destroy area they will. No, not Spiral Mountain.
They even went to the effort of you seeing the enemies.
Yep.
That's such an ocarina fucking angle.
Yeah, it really is. Banjo's house is fucked. You know, if there's one thing that I could say is good about Nuts and Bolts, it's that at the very least, even though the game takes place like, you know, apparently 8 years from when this one came out and they're all fat and everything.
Yeah.
They designed Spiral Mountain very, very well. You know, like obviously they turned Spiral Mountain into basically a museum because it's got signs all over the place talking about the history.
That's one good thing I will say about that game, yeah. Spiral Mountain looked fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I remember that specifically. The rest of the game, oh dear.
It's such a shame too, like the engine that they made Nuts and Bolts in would have been fucking fantastic for an actual, I mean, they had the music
on it are great.
They had the music notes there, right? That, like the jiggies, they had a good idea with the missions, right? Doing missions to gain jiggies. They had a good idea with that, I think. But it's the fact that it's all vehicle based. You know, there could have been like a proper, more modern formula to it. Like instead of just finding jiggies, you would have to complete missions for characters, you know, to get jiggies.
It looked fucking amazing, like that Ratchet and Clank game they brought out.
Yeah, you know.
It would have looked fucking like that.
I mean, I still love Nuts and Bolts. I really do. You know, I love the unique stuff about it.
I mean, the actual engines in it though, you know, like the physics and shit, like the way, like the blocks fall down and shit gets damaged and all that crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like really, really well programmed for a fucking Banjo game.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So see the way the vehicles fall out of the air and everything, you know, objects, everything's like an individual object, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Pieces come off the vehicles as well, don't they?
They do, yeah. It's just, I think it's such a shame because Banjo-Tooie, it had such a great expansion on the Banjo formula, but then Nuts and Bolts just wound back on that formula. It took away all the moves and gave Kazooie a fucking wrench. You know, it took away all the platforming and gave you vehicles. It just wasn't Banjo, really. It was a real shame. It really was. Yeah, this music does really get you, doesn't it? Boop, boop, boop. We just gotta get going. You see, you gotta speed through, get to that first level as quickly as possible.
Just glad I've got someone who knows what they're doing.
Oh, of course. I know how to do this game. Yeah. I did a whole playthrough on it.
I've gone into this game blind about 7 times and just given up.
Well, by the time we're done with this, if we get to the end, obviously not doing everything, you'll have all the levels unlocked and you can go play around all you want. You is stupid. No you. No you, Klungo. You're Dumbo. Big old Dumbo man.
With red eye.
Yeah. He's got one eye bigger than the other, that's a bit odd. His eyes are fixed in Nuts and Bolts. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Of all the potions that he took the fucking stupid one. Where... oh god. Oh god, no. Okay, there we go, that's the right one. There we go. That worked. we go. Third hits the charm. Goes down easy.
Any need for the frame rate on this EverDrive?
Well, yeah. I mean, it had a bit of an issue when we first started, but it's
a ridiculous difference.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It is pretty fucking good, yeah. Good idea, but you not seen Last of Klungo? I'm sure we haven't, Klungo. Bye. Poor Klungo. You feel bad for the guy. Okay, here we go. Oh, who's that guy? Who's that wonderful little fella that's talking to us? You know, that's probably the one thing they did that was kind of fucked up, right? You don't really meet Jam Jars. Like, you don't actually meet him properly until the first world. But he talks to you multiple times before you even get there. Like when you pick up the first egg, when you pick up the first honeycomb, when you pick up the first music note. Like, you get to see him talk to you multiple times before you actually see him in person. Which is really weird. Kind of an oversight, if you ask me. Here you go, perfect example. He talks to you here. He's like, this is one of my many silos. Yeah, but who are you, though? We haven't met you yet. It's just so weird that they do it like that, you know? Anyway, let's collect a few eggs. We are going to need them.
Very old gaming logic, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see it a fair bit in a few N64 games.
Alright. Awesome. Let's get over to Jingling and get his shit out of the way so that we can move forward. We've got a lot to do. It's so weird looking at the N64 version of this game, knowing that there's like, you know, an obviously much sharper version on the 360.
Not be arsed with 360 now, honest to God. Not be fucking arsed with it.
Your PS3 is fucking dusty as shit over there, holy fuck. How long have you not touched that thing for?
I use it all the time. But you can see where I touched the power button.
Yeah, that's it, that's all you've touched. You've got like a fingerprint in the power and a fingerprint in the eject, and that's it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh god, that's terrible.
What? That's my dust. Leave my dust alone.
It's my dust. There's lots of dust like it, but this is mine.
It took me ages to save that up.
Yo, I'm King Jingaling. I'm the cool lit dude that's gonna give you some free shit and then send you on your fucking way before I get turned into a zombie. Mr. Jingaling. That I like. That I like. I was a bit apprehensive about them getting rid of the jiggy dance, but the fact that you can continue moving when you collect a jiggy, and the fact that it has a little jingle is still nice. It's not the same jingle. It's not. But it's still pretty nice, you know.
On this one.
Yeah. When you pick up a jiggy, we just heard it.
I love the frame rate. My favourite thing.
It does drop quite a bit. Have you got the 8 gig RAM upgrade in the N64?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'll find that's 8 meg though.
Sorry, 8 meg, not 8 gig. Jesus, what am I thinking? There weren't no gigabytes in 2000. Oh, Jesus. Banjo-Tooie's here.